As we race towards a hugely important election in the history of this country, I have a sickening feeling about it that we may just not see what we had hoped and planned for. So, as not to leave you in any suspense, I think President Barack Hussein Obama will be reelected for 4 more years. Not that I want that to happen, I absolutely do not. But at this time in our history and the powers that be being who they are, I think Obama can't and will not lose this election. This sickening feeling stems from the realization that those who have engineered society and the various political causes of the age over the last, let's say, 4 or 5 decades, they finally have their servant in the highest office in the land. Barack Obama is their Messiah. He's the Messiah of the left. He is their leader, and he is what they have based their hopes and their dreams on for the last 50 years, folks. What started as the early 1960s counterculture movement of youth rejecting their parents' work ethic, a protest against the, yes, questionable Vietnam War, widespread experimentation with psychoactive drugs, sexual freedom, and the women's liberation movement culminated in the high sacrament of liberalism, and that was the Roe versus Wade decision of 1973, that allowing women to kill their children in utero for any reason during any time of their pregnancy. Roe v. Wade was the climax of the 1960s hippie revolution. Nearly 40 years on from that momentous decision, that hegemony of the left has slowly but surely chipped away at the morals and the familial structure of society until we have arrived at our moment right now in history as a seething mass of nearly 50% dependency on a godlike federal government. From Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal to Lyndon Johnson's Great Society to Barack Obama's fundamentally transforming the United States of America, we have created a nation barely resembling the one the Pilgrims started, our forefathers created a framework for, and the greatest generation of World War II secured. Many adherents of the liberal political philosophy we are steeped in today got their training and built their beliefs in the days of the counterculture movement from radicals such as Bill Ayers, Frank Marshall Davis, Timothy Leary, Abbie Hoffman, and others. As liberalism's torchbearers matured out of their youthful exuberance in the 1960s and 1970s, they got jobs, they raised families, and began to spread their philosophy far and wide. They accomplished this by teaching at universities, founding think tanks, erecting the impenetrable mainstream media vault we have today, and securing positions in government. This has all resulted in a downward spiral of American society over a 40 to 50 year period of time, and has been accomplished by a systematic and incremental removal of the facts of the American history of our founders, removing the Bible, prayer, and a Judeo-Christian ethic and Christian worldview that once dominated American culture. It has been happening slowly throughout the 20th century, but took off in the 1960s via the radicals mentioned earlier. Of course, the younger generation doesn't see it and doesn't feel the grinding down of America because they grew up in the middle of it, in the middle of this liberal onslaught, and they have never known anything different. So far, have we been removed from the liberal leadership of the very early 1960s that actually once taught, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Remember that? We now have a president that has spent his last 4 years as the most powerful man in the free world, not leading, but in a constant campaign mode of promoting class warfare, as President Obama endlessly vilifies wealth and divides us with statements such as tax breaks for the wealthy, pay their fair share, and if you have a business, you didn't build that. He has set up our once great nation not to even come close to asking what can you do for your country, as Kennedy promoted, but for individuals to now demand, where the hell is my slice of the pie? So here we are on the cusp of election 2012 with an advance of liberalism like we have not seen since Johnson's Great Society initiatives. Bill Clinton was a precursor of the liberal leader the left desired, but his sexual indiscretions prevented the full advancement of the ideal and delayed it for 8 more years as people tired of his allegations of numerous sexual trysts and abuses of women. A sense of moral indignation was enough to keep the onslaught of liberalism at bay for 2 more election cycles. But now we have 2 viable candidates on the ballot. One being what the conservative base has to settle for in Mitt Romney, and one that has spent 4 years campaigning for the next 4 years in Barack Obama. I'm afraid, folks, that the next 4 years we'll see, as Barack Obama said, we'll see the fundamental transformation of America that Obama promised the masses he would achieve 4 years ago on election night 2008. Barack Hussein Obama is the completion of the radical agenda of the 60s counterculture movement, and he is the consummation of liberalism. Abortion on demand was their sacrament. Barack Obama is their deliverer. A second term is his destiny. I pray that I am wrong.